welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very special guest, Miss Vanessa from 2011 Teenage Mom. Actually, a lot of you guys, I feel like, found my channel through her. Multiple shout outs that she's given me, and then we did a collaboration exactly a year ago because I just saw it my time.
Really?
It's cool that I get to do this first video on my new series with her, which is just all about YouTube and how to make your own YouTube channel and all the questions that you have about YouTube. Because she was one of the very first people I ever watched on YouTube before I started my own channel. And then I decided to make my mommy channel, and I just watched you a lot. And then I remember one time I saw a video that was like, my favorite YouTube moms of hers. So I clicked it and she said my name and I was like, what? If you're a YouTuber, you totally know what that feels like when you get your first shout out. It's like, oh my gosh,
really exciting.
Someone cool likes me. So I'll never forget that you gave me my first shout out. And now we're good friends, and she drove over here.
4 hours to see you.
Drove to Georgia just for me.
Like super special.
I feel
I don't do that for everybody because, well, there's no way I was going to Colorado.
I have a list of questions here. Just this is like the basic. Since this is the first episode of the series, it's really just the basic stuff like, how do you start a YouTube channel? How did you find your name for your channel? This video might be long, but hopefully it's informative and helpful for you guys that are just starting out. First off, when did you start your YouTube channel?
July of 2011.
How did you decide on your name?
Well, when I got pregnant as a young mom, I went on YouTube to like seek advice and like see if there were other young moms like me. And there were 2 moms that I knew of, and oh gosh, I can't even remember the name of her channel, but one of them was like Teen Mom 2010 or 2010 Teen Mom. And I was like, okay, I like her channel name, so I ended up just doing 2011 Teenage Mom, just because 2011 Teen Mom wasn't available yet.
And let me ask you, now that it's 2015, do you ever regret your name choice, or do you like it?
No, I think
you like it because it reminds people that you became a mom in 2011.
Yeah, so I've grown into it, and I like the fact that it has the Teenage Mom in there because, like, most people like have channels and they're like random names and whatnot, but it reminds me of like where I started and how I've grown.
I know a lot of YouTube creators will change their channel name too, and I think that's really confusing sometimes.
That's very confusing.
Because if you have a URL that's, say, 2011 Teenage Mom, but then her channel name is like Vanessa,
yeah,
it's kind of confusing because you're like, wait, is your name 2011 Teenage Mom or Vanessa? So it's always good to try to match your URL with your channel name and to just stick with it.
And all of your social media.
Yeah. People are like, are you gonna change your name to Shaylee and Babies? And I'm like, no. That's just too confusing. And it's just yeah, just like keep it the way it is, and it's still mommy related. So yeah. What did you think was the most important thing when you're first starting out? Do you think it was the video quality, because you probably started on your phone, right? Most people that started that early
my
on YouTube.
webcam. I started on my webcam. And I guess the biggest thing for me was to keep uploading. So like at the time I did weekly videos, like a video a week.
Consistency.
And I did not do well with it. Of course I had a rough start to YouTube, but and there was a lot of like life changes happening, but definitely consistency. I think when Lily was born is when I started posting like 2 videos a week, and just I kept going. And then after a while, I think the biggest thing that I make sure I have now is,
I know, she's so cute and distracting,
is video quality. Like, nobody wants to see a phone video anymore.
Absolutely.
So make sure you have the quality behind your videos.
It doesn't have to be the most expensive camera in the world, but it needs to be at least a camera that has a clear image where I can hear you. I've seen people shoot with the cameras too, where it's like, like making lots of weird noises, and it's like, that is so distracting. But yeah, a lot of people started on the webcams, including a lot of the
she wants her debut.
Including a lot of the bigger YouTubers nowadays. They all started at the same place. But nowadays, you won't find a like big content creator on YouTube using their cell phone still, unless it's like follow me around vlogs or something.
Yeah,
which
or
is
maybe just
different.
like quick update vlogs and stuff like that. Yeah.
What motivated you to start YouTube?
There was 2 mommy, like young mom YouTubers that I knew of when I first started. And I just like went to their channels and I saw what they were doing, and I was like, this sounds really, or looks really fun. So I just started that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And prior,
and now it's exciting because like you have your whole pregnancy documented.
Yeah, well, most of it. But yeah, no, I watched a lot of beauty gurus, and I watched a lot of like other YouTubers, but mostly the young moms. Lily.
She's fine. She can pet me.
That's a princess crown?
I'm like a dog. It's okay. So if you guys don't know, Vanessa's background story, Lily had a lot of complications. Lily has Turner syndrome, and so Vanessa you took your subscribers along that journey of her going through that stuff. Do you feel like that really helped you in your process of like understanding what was going on and in your process of like learning to deal with what was happening in front of you? Do you feel like making the YouTube videos and talking about it helped you in having that community more so than if you were not to make videos?
Definitely never felt alone. I think YouTube gives you that, like, which is kind of sad because you should always have friends, like, personally, but it also gives you that, like, friend to talk to. So, like, you know, you post your videos and you have several people who will come and comment on your video, and you can get support that way. You could also like meet people through your experiences that you post online. So I met tons of Turner syndrome girls. I met tons of women who have had daughters with Turner syndrome, and then I've, you know, talked to people who have had miscarriages because their daughters had Turner syndrome. So just that, like, you know, that social network of it all and that whole like community is like one of the coolest parts about YouTube. For
sure. It's kind of unreal because it's like, I know that if anything were to happen to me or David or Eden or anything, I'd have like more support than most of my friends in daily life because I just have so many people that watch videos and like they like love you. People watch your videos and they're just like, they feel like they know you and they can connect with you.
Exactly.
And so you feel like you're not alone through anything that you're going through in life because they're there. It's really cool and it's really unique for sure. One of the biggest questions that I get a lot is, how do you get subscribers? So I think it's different for everybody. How did you get your subscribers?
I like to think that through my consistency, I built an audience. And I also entered a contest. It was like the Mom magazine thing, like a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, the Circle of Moms.
Yeah, and I think I got like 13th or something. I wasn't in the top 10 or anything, but just being in that contest, like a lot of people flocked to YouTube and to like the YouTube mom community.
That was cool.
So I got a lot of subscribers through that, and then I changed the quality of my videos, and I kind of not perfected because I'm still growing, but like I kind of like made my own kind of video, like as in vlogs. Like I made sure to, like, you know, it's like the little artsy things that you stick in, like the little details,
the things that make you like unique and different.
Okay.
What's your name?
I'm Lily.
Hi, Lily.
You're Lily? So yeah, unfortunately, things like drama and like unfortunate events will flock an audience, and it's sad to say that because, you know, we all just want like to get followers and subscribers just, you know, by being yourself and being happy and whatnot. But you know, through Lily's unfortunate like events and medical events, we got a lot of following. A lot of people were interested in following her journey, and then the drama here and there, that always brings a following. But you know, for the most part, those people, like after everything has happened, stay and they enjoy your videos as well. Of course, like entertaining videos, and like for some reason people like watching day in the lives.
I don't know why. I've never understood that at all.
Don't know why. And to be honest, like I am not like a huge mommy like vlogger fan. Though I am one, I'd much rather watch like beauty gurus or like super funny videos or like funny people on YouTube. That's what entertains me on YouTube. But a lot of people like those day in the lives. A lot of people like just seeing the kids and they like seeing them play or go places and experiencing things. So those are really fun, and just, you know, making your channel interesting all the time and just thinking of ideas. And then there's trends. So like the trendy videos, like the trendy tag videos or the trendy whatever videos, like the challenge videos. Like one of my most popular videos is my Draw My Life, and I think I was the first mom vlogger to do it, and I was a teenager at the time. So all of that mixed together got it to where it is now.
Which is like almost 3 million views, I think.
Yeah.
I think I went on your channel the other day and I saw it and I was like, ooh, that got a lot of views.
That, and then my other most popular video isn't even of me. It's actually of a friend of mine who came back from, not war, but he came back from deployment, and he met his daughter for the first time. And I was there for that, so...
You took pictures of it, right?
Yeah, I took pictures of it, and I did like a little movie for them.
Yeah.
So...
It's really unpredictable sometimes. knowing which videos are gonna get the most hits and which ones are.
Yeah.
It's like hit or miss sometimes.
It really
There's
is.
times where I'm looking at a video and I'm like, this one will get a lot of attention, and like it doesn't. And there's other times where I make a video and I'm like, it's not that great, and then it gets more attention than others, and I'm like, what is this? Like,
I know,
it's hard
right?
to understand the YouTube trend sometimes. I think for sure, like, consistency is definitely key. You can't just like make a YouTube channel and like never post and expect your channel to grow.
Yeah.
Because people aren't gonna know. I feel like the thing with me the most that's helped me grow in my YouTube channel is like reaching out to other women in my community. So if you want to be like a video gamer YouTuber, then you should reach out to people in that community. You know, reach out to people in your community that share the same things as you and get to know them that way. Like I have so many friends on YouTube, and I know you do too. And it's just from like years of being on here. I mean, I've almost been on for 3 years now. So it takes a while to build stamina and to like make connections with people. Networking and collaborations. Collaborations is really big too.
Yeah.
It just brings people from the other channel, and then your channel makes them want to go to that channel. Just like a lot of you came from her channel and you're watching my video now. That's what it's all about. Not being afraid, I think, to put yourself out there. You have to not care what people think about you either, which has been a long journey for me. I know I've talked to Vanessa about it a lot.
Well, I mean, everybody's
naturally judgmental
entitled to their opinion.
Yeah.
But it's hard to take an opinion and not make it personal, especially when they're talking about you
as a mom
or your children.
Yeah.
It's really, really hard. I don't think I've gone immune to it, but I think I've grown a thicker skin, and I've learned to not freak out over like everything that people say.
Yeah.
I think there's little things that do frustrate me, and that's when I kind of rant. But like, you just have to start either ignoring it, don't read any of it, or, you know, just take it all with, what is that saying? Take it all with a grain of salt. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
because it can definitely make you leave YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been plenty of times where I'm like, I did not sign up for this.
Yeah.
I do not want to be like, you know, I don't want all these hateful comments attacking me. I'm too sensitive. But every single YouTuber goes through this. And the bigger you get, the more haters you get. If you guys are watching this video and you're wondering if you should start a YouTube channel, you need to start one this year. Because, you know, YouTube first started in 2005, I think it was the first video. And in this day and age, in 2015, it's like exploded, and everybody and their mom and their mom's brother has a YouTube channel.
I'll tell you, my dad, his company is associated with lots of different companies. And whenever they come up to me and they ask me, oh, what do you do? I say, oh, I'm on YouTube and I have a YouTube channel and I'm a stay-at-home mom. They are fascinated. Like, every company out there is so like interested in starting a YouTube channel or getting more into social media, because that's where marketing is at right now. That's where everybody is, you know, everybody's online shopping, everybody's online doing something, and everybody's interested in it. So I think, when was it? I was watching a YouTube family who went to like VidCon or something, and there was like there's those like sessions where they go and like they give you advice on like your YouTube channel, and I'm not sure who said it, but they said that if you start YouTube now, in a year you won't regret it, because that's how big YouTube is getting. Now, at the same time, I'm the type of person who thinks like, you know, MySpace had its age, Facebook still kind of has popularity. And I feel like YouTube might do the same thing, but of course, you know, after YouTube, there's going to be something else.
Yeah, and I think your YouTube channel, like every video that you've ever made, that's your resume.
Yeah.
So you can use that for anything. If you want to get like a creative job, you want to do like an editing job or whatever, you have all those videos to show this is your resume. Not only that, but you have all these like videos to show your kids when they're older.
Yes.
Like, that's what's so cool about being a family vlogger and capturing your family's moments, is like I literally have almost every day of Eden's life, because I started daily vlogs when she was like about 1. So it's kind of, it's so cool. Like I can just show her any day. You know, and that's cool, and you get like paid for it at the same time. Which brings us into our next question, which is like, as you know, every time you tell somebody I do YouTube, they say, do you get paid for that? Do you remember the time you got your first paycheck?
Yeah, it was like $50. But
Mine
it took
was like 20.
it took like 3 months to get to $50.
Oh yeah. Well, and then they don't pay you till you get to like 100.
Yeah.
And so you feel like you're like waiting for like 6 months to get your first check.
Exactly. No, it takes forever. And that's like the hardest part about starting your YouTube is you kind of, you know, you do it for a month and you expect a lot out of it, but it's not
very slow.
It's very, very slow. I mean, unless you have like a very popular video that goes viral like right away, it's not gonna happen overnight. It's not.
Absolutely.
And I think a big way to grow your channel faster is making sure that you, I know it sounds like awful, but like blast yourself everywhere. So like if you have a Facebook, blast it on Facebook. You know, if you have Instagram, you know, the first people who are gonna follow you are probably your friends and family. But say, hey, share my video or like my video, and just, you know, get it around that way. And through all of that, I mean, most of it will be family.
At the same time though, when you get comments on your videos saying, hi, I'm a new family vlogger, come check out my channel, you know, XOXO or whatever. Yeah. How do you feel when you get those kind of comments on your channel as a content creator? Are you going to go to their channel and actually watch their videos?
I think it's fine if you do it once, but if you do it on like all of my videos.
Like spamming them?
Yeah, spamming is never okay. And when I mean like blasting your channel, I mean like on your own Facebook or your own Instagram, you know, just reminding people to go check it out, not going to other people's, you know, YouTube channels and like,
you know, I think that can kind of give you a bad reputation in the community, because if you do it on like mine and then you do it on hers and then you do it like, and we're all talking to each other about it, like, hey, did you get this from so? Or like we see it on each other's pages, it's like, oh my gosh, do they even like my videos? Because they usually start with a compliment, like, oh, I love your videos, now check out my family. If you want people to check out your videos and your family and to go to your channel, you need to be very genuine and sincere with how you approach people.
Exactly.
Don't advertise yourself right away. There's many times where I've like had connections with people and friendships with people on YouTube for like 4 months until I figure out that they have a YouTube channel. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go check out your channel now because I like know you and I built this relationship with you, and I know that you like my videos and you have interest in me too, and you don't just want views. You know, so I think it's important to be authentic and genuine in that way too. But going back to what I was saying originally, when I went to Playlist Live in February, Shay Carl was saying this is like the last year to really get a mark in the YouTube community, because it's just by next year it's just going to be like last year's news. And if you don't have your channel established and you haven't started making videos and stuff, it's going to be really hard to break in. So that's why if you guys are wanting to make a YouTube channel, you should do it now. Obviously, your paycheck has gone up in the last 3 years, or 4 years, or however long you've been on YouTube since you started. And so that's definitely a perk and a benefit of having a YouTube channel. Some people can do it professionally, like full-time. This is what they do, and they travel, and you'd be surprised at how much people make. I guess they just came out with this statistic that PewDiePie made like $7 million last year.
Oh my god.
He's like the top viewed YouTube channel.
But I'm like, I don't think he makes the most of like all the YouTubers out there. I don't think he makes the most because he's like an old-fashioned YouTuber. He just does YouTube videos. I'm sure he has merch or something like that. But like, there's YouTubers that, you know, write books and they post videos and they have merch. They write songs. Like they're are YouTubers who make a lot of money. The YouTubers that make a lot and are really super successful are the ones that do other things outside of this. They have their own cosmetic companies. They own Ipsy. They write songs, they write books. Like there are so many ways to make an income coming in. Not just on top of videos. Not just making videos, but if you get to that level where you have the opportunities and you have all of that success, go past YouTube, because YouTube's not like the only thing out there. There's definitely, and then I think at the same time, like there's YouTubers, like I know a lot of YouTubers who hit 100,000 subscribers and they said, that's it, we're just gonna do YouTube. And I think that's a mistake, because you always need something to fall back on. You always need like what if. Or at least like a backup plan or something in that case. So like if you started out super young like me, definitely stay in school. Stay in school. You know, like explore other options. You know, you can incorporate YouTube into like what you want to do in school. Like you can go into marketing and that would help your YouTube. You could, you know, go into computer tech or something like that. So all of that can help you. But always have something to fall back on, because unless you're Shay Carl, then I wouldn't recommend doing it full time.
Yeah, I have friends that do it full time and like make a lot, and that's great for them. I'm not at that point in my life right now.
Yeah.
I would love to get to that point one day where I can just be like, this is what I'm doing with my life. I think that's a goal that every YouTuber tries to achieve.
Yeah.
But yeah, like she was saying, it doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow process. For me, I feel like it's been even slower as far as growth goes. The cool thing about having a mommy channel, I think, is that you have such a broad spectrum.
Yeah, there's
of
so
like,
much to talk about.
Yeah, and then you have like 17-year-old moms to like grandmas, and motherhood brings you together like that. So that's why I like making the mommy related videos. But yeah, if you guys are interested in starting a YouTube channel, I think that you should start now. And if you have any additional questions, leave them down below.
Yes.
I'll be bringing more people on this series, and Vanessa and I will be checking the comments on this video too and answering them. So you guys can ask us any other questions if you have them. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and that you learned something new and that you feel inspired to start. And thanks for being on my channel.
No problem.
Make sure to go over to her channel because we're doing a video over there as well. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to All About That Bump. We are already in week 17. This has been a really busy week. We went on a vacation, just David and I, to Savannah, Georgia, met up with our friend Vanessa there, and had a really great few days. I wasn't nauseous at all. I was on the trip, so that was really exciting. I did get sick on the way home though because of the plane ride. There was a lot of like jerking and movements and stuff like that.